shit, I do see it. John's a 6'4". He trusts that 6'4" more than he trusts that fucking car. That's saying something.
Thanks.
Goddamn Chevrolet Colors.
Ew, that thing looks pretty good though. I like blue.
How you doing?
The color's nice.
I like the color.
Yeah, the color is nice.
What's cool about it? That's a brand new phone.
I know! And it's messed up.
Oh, wait.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Stand right there.
So, alright guys, so this is the new G35 sedan. This is the new truck y'all know. This is what I got out of that one single cab. It got me 2 cars and it got me an extra, I'd say $1,600. And then I ordered the parts for this one so we can put the transmission back in. It's the clutch kit and the throwout bearing and stuff like that for that. This one only needs to be cleaned up. First off, it needs a belt for the AC and stuff, and it doesn't have no windshield wipers. It's got all the trim and everything for it, but they couldn't get it to work, so I'm gonna figure that out. I already have BC Coilovers and a welded diff to go in this thing. Yes, it's a 6-speed manual. Y'all know I don't get nothing unless it's a manual. Even my truck, I like to have a manual. So we got this thing, we got this thing, and we got this thing right now. And then y'all know the Miata right there. I'm about to park the Miata. Whenever I sold my single cab, I was daily driving this Miata, but the engine was building up way too much pressure and shooting all the water out the radiator. You can tell it's just shot all out the side, out the overflow. So I gotta take the head off and get it fixed, and the Miata will be back. It'd be just a good little bucket car, save on gas money, all that. And then this LS400, full-blown track car. I mean, it ain't got no windows. Gotta bracket that seat down. And I gotta bracket the hydro up and run it. Gotta fix the alignment on this. And weld up the exhaust. So, right now, I got a couple projects. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then my 350Z and my Nissan Hardbody, as y'all know. But right now, I'm focused on this because I need a good, reliable daily driver.
Don't put me in. Do you switch with me with a shirt on?
Do y'all remember this car? This was a G35 that was supercharged direct. The video will be in the link below if you want to check out the story behind this thing. I got the videos of me buying it, me going to drift events, street drifting, and wrecking, the story behind it. But what we're doing today, we're taking these BC coilovers out, and we're gonna take the welded diff out for the sedan. So let's get that done real quick. Hopefully they're still all good, which I think they are. They look like they're in good condition, but we'll find out shortly.
Good.
All right, so we got the coils off. Yeah, they don't look damaged, so that's good. So all the coils are off now. The only thing we gotta take off is the diff. All right, we're finna, why don't you go on it, motherfucker? We're finna drop this diff, which is not bad. It's just these bolts, this one mount, this mount, that mount, and the drive shaft, and it comes right out. All right, I got the drive shaft off. I got the axle 1 off, axle 2 off. Now just the mounts, and then there's a sensor right here. There's a mount back there. So,
the Samurai.
So we got the sedan. Yes, sir. And we just picked up this coupe for parts. It's got a fresh pair of bimbos. It's got a lot of good parts. Y'all can see.
I don't know if that's perfect, but it's under the car, so. Not a 4-finger jet right there.
This is how you put coilovers on your car. you're gonna have bolt right here. You're gonna have the bolt down here, which I already taken off.
Yeah, that was my fault.
Took off. And then you're gonna take off three.
Don't be like this, dipshit. Everything on this car is metric, not fucking standard.
And it's what, 17 millimeters?
For the bottom. 17 for that back. No, I think it's 17 for that also. I did it with standard. I don't remember the exact measurement, but yeah, 17 for that back bolt.
17 on the bottoms and
probably gonna be 10s on top.
12s.
12s? Yeah, you're right, 12s.
12s. And then the same thing over here. For the back, you're gonna take off this, because you're gonna probably put this in, and then you're gonna take this off, and then you're gonna two up on top. It's pretty easy. I'll show y'all when we're done. Let's Alright, so update from last night. It's pretty slammed. Okay. We got to lift this up, and I'm gonna throw the welded diff in. And see how it does. It shouldn't take me that long to throw that welded diff in, since it didn't take that long to take one out, but who knows what I can run into. The diff should work. I'm gonna jack it up and put it under there and make sure it's the right diff before I do anything, but it should work. But let's get right to it. Let's get to lifting this car up. I also have to lower the front end a little to make it match the rear. I love the rear. All right, we got the car lifted. Got some tools. This is the stock diff. This is what the stock diff looks like. Maybe it ain't never been messed with, but let's get this thing out of here. So what I like to do when I'm taking a diff out, I take the I had to take that little piece off on just this side so I can get in there with the impact. But I take the drive shaft bolts off, and then I take the axle bolts off of both sides, and then remove this bolt, like this mount, and then them two mounts, and then the sensors, of course. And it's gonna drop. You just gotta push it forward, and it should come out. All right, so now let me show y'all. I don't have a wide lens, so deal with it. All right, this axle's out, that axle's out, drive shaft's disconnected, this mount's off. It was just a nut that comes off. So I took the sensor off. Now the only thing left to do is these two mounts, which you put a jack under it before you take these two mounts off. All right, the diff is out. All right, guys, so this is the welded one on my G35, and this is the one I just took out of this to LSD. So I can weld it and sell it, or I don't know what to do with it. I'm probably just gonna sell it. But it's time to put this bad boy in there and see how this car performs. All right, we're putting fluid in it. Got it bolted up now.
Click. Torque down.
Torque. All right, welded diff is now in the car. I'm gonna adjust the coilovers to make them all the ride height level, and then we're gonna test this bad puppy out. So hell yeah, I am ready for that. All right, I didn't show y'all none of this, but we changed the rear end fluid, we changed the transmission fluid, and now I'm changing the oil. So this car will be ready to go. It has the welded diff, it has BC coils. I'm about to change the oil, and then I'm gonna adjust the coilovers to the right rod height, and I'm gonna get this bumper right, Justin wheel, and also take this shit off. But yeah, if anybody needs parts, I do have that G35 coupe for sale. It's got a salvage title. It's a perfect parts car. The motor needs rod bearings. That's it. It has a 6-speed in it. But let's get back to it. I love this thing. Jack out. Car is lowered with a welded diff, BC coils, fresh trans fluid, fresh diff fluid, fresh oil. This thing is fucking sweet.
You put water in it.
And we need to put water in it. We're gonna take this radiator out because it's got a little line right here.
Crack.
Little crack. And we're gonna get the one out of there and put in here.
I already had it pulled.
And the AC belt. And then she ready to go. We really did this shit within a couple of days, like within like 2 days technically. And it looks fire. Hope y'all enjoyed the new build. Let's go slide.
Yeah, this bitch a heat, dog.
Hell yeah, nice.
Oh yeah.
channel, switch the lid, drug kick, got a half tick with that.